It's AJ and Ryan on the AandRPodcast.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the AandRPodcast. I'm AJ.
And I'm Ryan.
I was like, did I mess it up or something?
Can you hear me?
It's the Hyperman set, and Everton are fucking going down.
What's the table?
What?
I know what the table is.
what's the table?
What's the table?
It's like flat 4 legs.
What's the...
We are 18th in the relegation zone.
Oh, so at the very top.
What?
Is it at the very top of the relegation
Oh, I think it was at
zone?
the very top. I was like,
No,
I don't think you know how the table works.
No, at the very top of the relegation.
Yes, at the very top of the relegation zone. We are currently, so this is after our game against Chelsea. So we currently have a game in hand against Chelsea.
Yeah.
But we're 2 points behind Burnley, so we need to beat Chelsea to go ahead of Burnley.
But that looks very unlikely to beat Chelsea.
Yeah, not a good week. We lost to Liverpool 2-0. It was very sad.
Yeah.
We're going down.
And the end of the season is not too far
It's
away,
like
is it?
5 games. We've got Chelsea, Watford, Palace, Brentford, Arsenal, and I think we can get about 6 points if we're lucky.
Brentford
And Watford we hopefully should beat.
Yeah, Palace maybe not.
But we actually are going down. We're actually favourites to go down now.
Mate, what will happen if you go down? Do you reckon it'll just go straight
No.
down?
I already said I'm a Man City fan.
Oh.
If we go down, I'm going to... No, is it like...
You're a Liverpool fan.
What? No, I can't do that. That's too scummy. I'd be the biggest turncoat.
Would you just be Glory Hunter?
Yeah.
Would you just start
Whoever
buying all
wins-
the Man City work?
Yeah, as in I'll stop posting Man City on my story. Like as soon as Everton go down, I'll be like, oh, I'm so glad we won the league, lads.
Cut all ties.
Yeah, I cut all ties. Just pretend I was ever an Everton fan. I might do like a TikTok. I know I hate them. With me just like snapping out of an Everton shirt into a Man City shirt and being like, this is the new life. Yeah. But I already said if Everton go down, I said this like midway through the season, that I'm gonna get like a Man City shirt and put like traitor on the back or something, and get the number as the amount of points Everton went down with.
That's like the dumbest thing to do with money ever.
What?
That's like the dumbest thing to do with money
No,
ever.
the dumbest thing to do with money ever is buying Dele Alli for £40 million.
True.
Yeah.
Remember when Dele Alli was a thing?
Do you remember when he was like good?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he played for MK Dons.
He was good for like a couple of seasons at Tottenham.
Yeah.
That was about it though.
But like, there was that funny stat. It's like this player. So like, you know how on like Sky Sports it says like if like Frank Lampard's on screen, he goes like, 5-time Premier League winner, X amount Champions League winner, or if it's like I don't know, Ronaldo, our top scorer in the world. Yeah. There was this one stat, and it was this random guy in like I think a League 2 team, and it was like played with Dele Alli once at MK Dons.
Is that actually come up on the TV?
That came from the TV for Sky Sports.
So that's their fame is to play with someone else who's more famous than them.
To be fair, that'd probably be my client's fame if I played the same pitch as Dele Alli.
Breathe the same air that Dele Alli breathes.
I sweated on Dele Alli.
On him?
On him, near him, around him. Same thing. But the weekend wasn't all bad in terms of sport.
I know what you're all going to be happy about.
What?
I know what you're going to be happy about.
Super Max. Super Max. Yeah, he won the sprint race, 8 points. Won the Grand Prix, 25 points. Won the fastest lap, 1 point. So
Red Bull won, basically.
Full points to Red Bull, finishing 1 and 2. Amazing performance. Charles Leclerc, he crashed out and spun out like 10 laps before the end, which is good. So Super Max is catching up.
Super Max and also Super Fury?
Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Well, Super Fury is
now not Super Fury.
He's just Fury.
Yeah, it's just...
He's retiring. Tyson Fury, watch the fight. What do you think?
I think it went exactly as predicted.
Yeah, I actually like exactly as predicted.
Yeah, I was like, yes, this is how I imagined it going. Thank you.
Like I've watched him back, and like White just kind of got banged. Like
I don't think White is anywhere near as a technical ability. I don't think a lot of boxers are, but White 100% not. Technical ability to
or even power. He didn't look that powerful. Kind of looked like he was like a little girl swinging.
So I was just like, yep, this is how it went and how I expected it. There's no kind of, oh my god, not expect that. Other than I've seen the uppercut, and then the shove.
In all fairness, when we watched it with a few people, We all did say he kind of pushed him.
He did just kind of push him over.
But like in a boxing, it's like that.
Yeah, it looked like he just did a double.
Yeah, like
double
an
chest.
amp fist punch. Like, yeah, come on, man.
A double chest punch, if that's the thing.
Yeah, it sounds like an anime move.
But I bet his hands would try to be like this.
Yeah, like bang, bang. So yeah, I mean, I thought it was a pretty average fight, or nothing special. But what do you think about Fury retiring and not facing the greatest boxer there is, Anthony Joshua?
That's such a trigger.
I'm going to battle boy, sorry.
I think we're really going to miss out on another predictable fight of
when Joshua
Fury
knocks out. Yeah, when Joshua knocks out.
Yeah.
Looks like we'll never know, so we have to call it 50-50.
Yeah, no. That's the unfortunate thing.
I don't think he's done in the ring.
Do you reckon he'll come out one more time, or do like a Mayweather?
No, he will just keep fighting. Like, he'll just keep fighting until he loses.
You reckon?
Yeah. Wouldn't you?
Well, look, yeah, but obviously Fury said that he's made this promise to his wife. I know that could all be bullshit, but you don't say that on TV and then go back on your promise and look like a twat.
People say it all the time.
Do they?
Yeah, like what's his face? Didn't I'm not the best with UFC people.
Khabib.
Khabib. My Khabib. My Khabib Nurmagomedov. Is that?
Yeah.
Is that you say it?
Well, I don't know the second. I don't know how you say the second.
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Magma.
My Habibi Magma.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. He promised that he'd never fight again, and he did, didn't he? But he promised his like dead dad or something, or is it his live dad?
His dead dad?
I don't know. Is his dad dead? His dad might be dead.
I think was that to break the record of no losses kind of thing.
I have no idea.
Pretty sure there's one more fight. If he won that, then he would be like the all-time champion. Not champion, but like just like a Mayweather.
Probably wasn't the best example.
Yeah, we have no idea. When it comes to UFC, I have no idea. I mean, when it comes to boxing, I have no idea what I'm talking about. But UFC even...
I literally have no idea. I know McGregor. He's good. I know
he was good. I think.
I know Brock Lesnar. He's
a person.
Yeah, he was in WWE.
Yeah.
That's what I know. I know CM Punk had a pretty bad career. He was also in WWE.
Yeah.
I know
Nate Diaz.
Isn't that the guy who got knocked out in like 3 seconds?
I don't know. I know that he and McGregor both kind of battled each other.
My thing with like fighting sports is like, let's say you watch, I don't know, whatever your shit is. If you like NFL, if you like football, if you like F1, if you like darts, you know how long a game of that is going to be. Like football, around about 2 hours you're going to be watching, including like half time and then all the little breaks.
Yep.
Boxing, it could be the fight goes the full distance and it's an hour and 20 minutes with like the ring walk and stuff. But it could just be ring walked, knockout, done. Which is the thing I hate.
Obviously UFC, any fighting sports really.
Yeah, that's what it's generally fighting sports. So like I don't like it. Yeah,
imagine if you've paid like some like 10 grand to sit on the front row. He walks up, knocks it. Are you gonna argue this and say, "Oh, it's about the experience"?
No, but it's like you could say you've done that. Like imagine.
Yeah. Okay.
Imagine you were there in that like when Wilder absolutely banged out. No, when Fury absolutely banged out Wilder like in like 4 or 5 rounds. You'd love that, but watching it on TV can be like you're paying 25 quid to maybe get a few seconds.
Yeah, I guess it.
It's worse than like an escort service.
I don't know how much an escort service is.
Good answer.
Your
girlfriend just stood behind the camera and be like, say this.
With a knife.
Yeah.
Knife. I was going to say something.
Yeah, but...
Got sidetracked with the escort thing.
Now you think about it, like, shit.
How much does an escort cost?
I don't know, probably like 500 a night.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's not even go into
that. So 25 quid for a fight is... I don't know if it's worth it. Especially because we didn't really watch it. Well, like we watched Tommy Fumble's box.
Tommy from... He's not called... I suppose technically...
He should be, because
he didn't fight him, but... Oh, me ribs.
Yeah, literally.
I don't know. We'll never know.
I'm not going to lie. I'm actually becoming a little bit of a Jake Paul fan in boxing. Like, in general, he's a dickhead. But I in my head, he's like Thanos. I kind of just want to see him get all the Infinity Stones and beat everybody.
Collect all the boxers' gloves and just...
Exactly. Like, I watched...
The thing is, though, he hasn't boxed anyone who's a boxer, has he?
No, he hasn't.
So, I can't actually say, yeah, he's a good boxer.
Do you think he's a boxer?
I mean, he's got enough official W's and whatever on his record
fair,
to...
like, the thing is, everyone says, like, oh yeah, that person would bang him, that person would bang him. At the moment, he's beaten 2 hard hits. He's beaten Ben
Don't count that.
Askin? Is it Askin? Askren.
Ass kicking.
Ben ass kicking. And he beat...
Yeah. God, twice.
Tyrone Woodley.
Twice.
And Nate Robinson.
Yeah, but...
And his son Gibb.
Okay, I'd say the only person who
DJ.
Deji.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say the only person who really counts.
Tyrone Woodley.
Yeah.
But Askren kind of counts.
Well, yeah, but... Askren turned up... Askren wasn't even there.
It was one round.
Exactly.
That was a bad fight to pay for. I didn't pay for it, but yeah. I think... Yeah, so...
But Ben ass kicking got his ass kicked.
Tyrone Woodley lost twice.
Yeah. But obviously I get Tyrone Woodley he was a UFC champion and he's in great physical condition.
The peak male condition. The peak male
and
physique.
you know, he's a fighter. But he's not a boxer. He's not strictly a boxer.
Yeah, but Jake Paul's not really a boxer, but you know. I actually think he'd give Tommy Fury a run for his money.
Probably would do, but I don't think he'd win.
I don't think he'd win, but I reckon he'd give him a fight. But that's what I'd love to see.
Oh, I think that'd be a great fight.
Like, I think boxing's at its best when it's too evenly matched people. Like, I've kind of had enough of Fury just banging people out. Like, yeah, you're the best in the world.
Yeah, that's why it's good to watch Joshua, because you don't know if he's going to lose or not.
I hope Joshua just fucks him up. Like, I just hope that's true.
He's probably fucked loads of mums.
Do you reckon?
No.
I reckon he's a virgin. No.
Doesn't matter.
Mate, when he looks like that, no fucking way.
He's got a kid, hasn't he?
What?
He's got a kid.
You can have a kid and be a virgin.
No, but I think that is true. But I think it's unlikely that he's got a kid.
He's a virgin.
Yeah.
If I was him, mate, I'd be fucking...
I think he'd laugh at you, the fact that if you call him a virgin right now. If he was there and he would...
If he's on the other side of the camera, Anthony Joshua is a virgin breaking news. Yeah, I don't think he's a virgin. I did have something else I want to talk about. I can't believe we ran out of stuff already, but we haven't run out. I've got some. I thought we
had a little convo today.
What?
About something we were going to talk about.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
And that was the next thing, but there's also one more thing, but I'm going to do one more thing first.
Okay, do the one more thing.
Do you like Twitter?
Do I like Twitter?
Do you like Twitter?
I don't use Twitter. Twitter's alright. But is this about the Elon Musk takeover? I don't know what that entails for everyone.
I reckon the internet is fucked, you know. Elon Musk is such like a special kind of weirdo.
I think I've seen a few things where everyone's worried about their freedom of speech or something, or some bullshit like that. I don't know.
Are you worried?
I don't give a shit that he's taken over. He's rich, man. He can do whatever he wants. He's gonna run the planet on solar panels.
He's the real Thanos.
He is, man. So I don't actually care.
Actually, Elon Musk is probably as close as we'll ever get to real life Iron Man in our lives.
Even though he doesn't have an Iron Man suit or anything remotely close to Iron Man.
Mate, he's making advances in technology. Like, you've had a fucking flamethrower.
Flamethrowers have been around for a very long time.
No, but have you seen the one he's made?
No.
It's like a gun.
Flamethrower guns has been around.
No, as in like, it's like cool.
Rather than a not cool flamethrower gun that's been used in World War.
Yeah, no, but that was like a massive like backpack and like that. Whereas this is just like a handheld.
I've got a flamethrower. Aerosol can.
Farting lighter.
No, a lighter. There you go.
All right. Do you know what? You take over. You
get Elon Musk on it, and I'll tell him everything that I've done.
No. I'll go behind the camera. You just talk. Yeah, go on.
With your smart ideas, right?
He's like,
okay, I haven't seen this gun. It could be really cool. It could change my opinion about everything.
Fuck off. I want to get Elon Musk on here for you to just be like, Well, it existed before. You didn't really invent anything, did you? A car based on electricity. Cars existed. Electricity existed. You didn't do anything. Lazy.
Basically, just put two things that already existed together.
Yeah, I put ketchup and ice cream together. Does that make me a genius? No. Makes me a moron.
It does actually. Why would you do that?
I don't know. Why did he like it? Just hitting a car together? Just shitting all over him, man. Do you not like him? Are you a
No,
Bezos?
I don't.
Are you a Bezos kind of guy?
Mate, I don't really have an opinion about these things. Elon Musk seems to be a decent guy. He might be a bit weird, but he's doing things to save the planet. Jeff Bezos is just a rich guy, man. He's done Amazon. Amazon we can be grateful for.
Amazon. The idea of delivery drivers was around before Amazon. He's watched.
Yeah, but Amazon now have got all these electric vans that they deliver in. Fair play.
And they're going to do drone deliveries.
Yeah. And without Amazon, next day delivery would be...
difficult.
Exactly. So, thanks Amazon.
I love Amazon. Brand deal. This video is sponsored by Amazon. What do you think of Big Bill?
Big Bill?
Big Bill Gates.
Oh, just generally? Or
because he's in the title fight. He's like the Chelsea to their Man City Liverpool.
Yeah, he's a decent guy. Gives loads of money to charity. So, yeah, man.
God, I wish I was that rich. I wouldn't give shit to charity. If I was that rich, I'd be like fucking greedy.
You'd be like a tyrant.
That's yeah, I would actually turn Darth Vader.
You would have your own...
I'd have my own Death Star.
Yeah, exactly. You would. You actually would. And it'd have a logo of you as the Death Star. And anyone that would enter, you'd have to obey by your laws. If not, they would die.
Fucking executed.
Yeah. That's how ruthless you'd
Would
be.
you obey my laws?
I would not come near your Death Star.
Why?
As long as I'll be exempted.
Exempt from what?
Your laws.
Why?
Depending on what your laws are. Name your laws. Here we go. Be careful what you say on camera.
Yeah. He guys are never in a position of power because I told me like I probably should elect him. Everyone would have to smile at least 3 times a day.
Have to. And if they don't,
what? Execute.
So you employ smiley people like the police
to
go around, make sure someone's done their 3 smiles a day, right?
Everyone would have to spend at least 20 minutes off their phone in like a day. Like,
would you follow these laws yourself? Or would you just?
No, I have diplomatic immunity.
There you go, then.
I have to monitor people on my phone, obviously. What else? In schools we'll have no homework in summer holidays.
Right.
Because that's me. I don't like that.
Okay, you got a heart.
There will be a bank holiday every other week, and we'll call it AJ Day. So it's 23 bank holidays a year.
Is this an extra day, or is this like taken up over a Monday or a Tuesday? Or is this another day?
No. So if there's a bank, so it's always on a Monday. But if there's a bank holiday on a Monday, it will shift. AJ Day will shift to the Tuesday.
Right.
It'll be every 2 weeks.
So every other week you have a day off, extra day off.
Yeah.
To celebrate
AJ.
Celebrate you, yeah.
Yes.
And your laws.
Yeah. And then everyone will mandatorily have to watch at least one episode of the AandRPodcast daily. So those are my decrees.
Your baddest T-series.
Yeah. Those are my decrees. Would you come on my Death Star?
To be fair, it doesn't actually sound as bad.
Oh yeah, these are just the laws I say on the camera. The other ones are
the hidden laws.
The hidden laws. I will institute prima nocta.
What?
Do you know what that is?
No, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible.
What is it?
Prima nocta is basically stuff that like the kings of like back in the day used to do, and it's like when like let's say we were in a village and you were getting married. Obviously, everyone back then was a virgin until they were married. I'd get to deflower your wife. The king does. So I'd institute prima nocta.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I know. He's got a group in it.
Chill out, Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan. Yeah, I like that. I'd be like Genghis Khan. I'd be like if Genghis Khan and Darth Vader roll into one.
At least Darth Vader's got some sort of a heart.
A robot
heart. At the end.
Yeah, Genghis Khan probably died.
Genghis Khan is the biggest bastard ever who ever lived on record.
I reckon he's probably in the contention for like worst human being to ever exist.
I think Hitler's
Hitler's up there.
Colonel Gaddafi, I think, is pretty bad.
Yeah. There's probably people.
There's lots of bad people who will make it on this, but Genghis Khan, I think.
Genghis Khan's probably like. I reckon next week we should like review his war crimes.
Maybe we should have a history, like maybe.
Do you want to check that?
I know this is quite. Maybe. I don't know why I'm discussing this now, because this is like a business private meeting for our future episodes. But fuck it.
Why are you still talking?
We could have either like a geography day, a history day, or like a science day where we talk about like a topic.
And we'll get like a guest speaker on.
No, just us. We research a topic and we talk about it.
Why don't we do it next week? And we'll make
next week we'll do the Genghis Khan story.
Okay. Do you want to do this? You can run this segment. You can.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna run it on my own. Or
no,
I might get some like little pointers, like facts and read them about. And be like, oh my god, look, AJ, we've done
Genghis
this.
Khan murdered
15,000
children.
Do you want to hear about this bastard? He's done this, and that.
I like it. We'll run with it. So next week we will be reviewing
Genghis Khan, and then we'll judge his mortality. Not his mortality. Judge his.
Wait. Should we should we do like a series that's like
death or not?
No, the biggest bastards in history.
Could do.
And just you rattle it off, and then you find out facts about someone.
And then every 10 episodes we put them in a tier list. Of who does it?
All F. I guess. I don't really feel comfortable. I don't really feel comfortable being like Hitler's like B tier.
Not that bad.
It
might be a bit insensitive. Okay, we'll just talk about the people.
Biggest bastards in history.
Yeah.
I like it.
Or
why don't you just do a list next week? Like just
a list of everyone. That's
not every single bastard. But
I want to do.
Or do one at a time. Yeah.
One at a time.
Next week we'll be reviewing the Genghis Khan.
I don't know how you can review a person.
This is probably the best idea you've ever had.
How can you review? I don't know how you can review a person, but we can.
He was a bastard.
We can talk about the biggest bastards who've ever lived.
I like it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Another thing we need to talk about. Tough war. Tough war.
Tough war.
Tour 4.
Tour 4.
Thor 4.
Thor 4.
Have you seen that?
Thor.
Have you seen that guy on TikTok? Well, it was on like an Xbox Twitch stream, but I saw it on TikTok ages ago. And this was like back when they released all of like, the Marvel slate for the year. And he was like, "Oh, have you seen that Saw 4's delayed?" And he's like, "Saw 4," and he's like, "Saw 4," and like he keep going like, "Saw 4." Oh, Thor 4! Yes, you thick bastard! I'll show you the clip as well. Thor 4!
Thor 4.
Thor 4.
Thor Love and Thunder.
Thor Love and Thunder.
Chunder.
Thor Love and Tinder. You watched the trailer?
For the 1 minute 37 seconds it's an alright trailer. Doesn't really lead on too much other than Thor's trying to create peace around the universe.
And Jane Foster
is
back
as Thor. Well, is it girl Thor?
Lady Thor.
Lady Thor.
Thor lady.
Or she got a completely different name?
Thor with a vagine.
She's from a different universe.
No, she's the same. She's the same Jane. Plain Jane.
Plain Jane.
Bro, have you seen Natalie Portman now?
No.
She's wham.
Is she?
Like when I tell you she's
for that role?
Muscle it, yeah. When I tell you she's like buff ting.
She's been the buff house, man.
Hold on, let me show you a picture. Google this, people at home. The number one search is Natalie Portman buff.
Is she actually buff? Jesus Christ, she's buff.
She's buff. She's fucking huge.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. She's big.
What? Why?
She's,
not why.
She's Thor.
In that way. For the Thor. Is that specifically for that role?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, that's not Natalie Portman.
Bro.
That's not. That don't look like her.
That is her. She's fucking huge, isn't she? You're like shocked.
I don't. The first one looked.
It is. That's one of the set. The second one is actually her. She's whamming it.
Yeah, whammo.
Whammo.
Mate, Jesus Christ. It's like a shed.
She's built like a brick. She's basically Lukaku.
Oh god. She's built brick shit house.
Mate, she's wham. Like
Jesus Christ.
Huge.
That's insane.
Mate, I'd let her do things to me with the hammer.
Mate, she'd kill you.
She'd throw her around the room if you want.
You'd die.
I reckon she's actually like way stronger than like both of us.
Yeah.
Like
She looks it.
fucking huge.
Looks it.
She looks like Chris Hemsworth. I'm actually gonna get them mixed up in the movie. Like Jesus, fair enough. Fair play, Natalie.
Bet the team that she's got around her to make her look like that.
Bro, even if
nutritionists.
I had a team, I wouldn't look like that.
Yeah, mate. If I didn't have to work and I had enough money.
Like, she's a fucking actress. You just have to work.
Well, yeah, but
That's part of her job.
okay, yeah, it's part of her job. But if I had the wealth of Natalie Portman, and I had that team. If I had a team around me to get me into a certain physique like the Hulk, I'd
The Hulk. It's all CGI.
It's like they have to do no work at all.
You literally picked the one male superhero who isn't ripped.
Okay.
You picked the one actor who isn't muscly.
Like Captain America.
There you go. It's a really bad example.
I'd smash it if I had that nutritionist, a personal trainer, and just like people just making sure I look the part. Mate, I'd smash it.
Mate, I wouldn't. I'd hate it. I'd be like, fuck off. I'd just take roles as big.
You'd be like, I live in the Death Star now. You have to follow my laws.
I'd play the roles like Jabba the Hutt. I'd just play the big fatties in film. I'd be Jabba the Hutt. Who else is fat in film? I'd be Sloth from the Goonies. I'm quite ugly. Who else?
Raven.
I'd be Deadpool post operation.
Deadpool.
Who else is really ugly? Them.
Even Deadpool's not even that bad. There's Ryan Reynolds underneath.
Yeah, but okay. I'd like my character. Like, you know how people like typecast as the same person. Like The Rock's always typecast as a hero. I'd just be typecast as really fucking ugly.
That would be your.
Like that'd be my thing. They'd be like, oh, that Agent Hunter, you know the guy who does really ugly people. That guy. That's me.
Oh,
Ugly.
that's
Horrible looking. I'm disgusting. I stop crying.
no one loves me.
No. What were we talking about?
You just talking about how
Insecure I am.
you're deflating yourself big time.
Yeah, can't all be Natalie Portman.
Whammo, right?
Whammo, yeah, alright. Speaking of movies.
Mm-hmm. Is it time?
What? No, it's a different thing.
Okay. Are you going to do that thing?
Well, I am in that thing.
Okay.
But I have one movie to talk about. What's something before to talk about? They're making a Hot Wheels live action movie.
So basically, Cars.
The film. Yep, basically Cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to know your thoughts on that, but you said basically Cars.
So basically, with
it there. Lewis Hamilton for Cars, you know. It's really cool.
They got Lewis Hamilton?
Yeah, with the voice acting. He plays himself.
What Cars is this? 3. How many is there? 2, 3?
3.
Because they got planes as well.
Planes?
Yeah.
They're boats.
No, they've just got planes. But it's about plane racing.
There is a porn parody, Boats and Hose.
Boats and Hose. I've heard Boats and Hose.
It's not a porn parody, it's literally just a song.
Oh yeah, I've heard about Boats and Hose.
Hose is in the gardening tool, it's very useful.
Yeah. Good for ploughing your field. Anyway.
Good for dusting.
Spreading your seed, your plant seeds.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
So Cars.
Oh, Cars, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been done.
Yes.
I mean, Cars is more.
It's definitely just for kids. Though.
Is
like
what's
NASCAR, basically. Cars is
NASCAR.
But it could also be Hot Wheels. Steve McQueen. Lightning McQueen. Who's Steve McQueen?
Some 1950s actor who played like cowboys. Steve McQueen.
Where did that come from? Lightning McQueen.
Steve McQueen. Oh, what's your name? I'm Lightning Steve. That's Lightning McQueen's real name.
Okay, let's move on. Steve McQueen.
Movie of the week. This week I want to talk to you about a little movie called The Long Shot.
Little movie? Why is it little?
It's a big movie. With Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron.
Oh, is this where is her body? No, is he body?
Speechwriter.
Yeah, that's the one.
He's a speechwriter.
Have you recommended this to me before, but I don't know if you've done it to her.
I don't think I've done it to the audience. So it's a rom-com, and it's probably the best rom-com I've ever seen, which isn't saying I haven't seen many rom-coms.
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron.
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
And it's just a really funny film about how he is a speechwriter and she is basically trying to become president, and they fall in love, and because it's just unlikely and unloved relationship in the media, they sort of falter. So, yeah. And there's just this very funny scene in the film where they have sex, and it's just hilarious.
With Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron. Well, yeah, because basically she's like sexy, confident X and Y, and he's like
Not.
Seth Rogen, and she's just like, I want you to slap my ass and choke me a little bit, and he's like, whoa. That's pretty Seth Rogen to do that. I'll take that. Yeah, it's very funny.
I can imagine. Thing is, I can imagine doing it. Like that. Oh my god. That's like his life.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my
Package secured.
Package secured. Oh no. We
Okay.
spoke about the interview.
Yeah, we didn't.
How we?
What did you go?
Send the tips to the last bar.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know.
No, just go silent.
Tiger's got night fishing goggles. Okay, we're not going to.
Yeah, we already spoke about that.
So, Ryan, what time is it? I'm going to restart.
Oh yeah.
But you're going to do it while I'm
I was about to say it's movie review time, but
You've
just did that.
I'm going to restart the camera.
This feels like a good place to end off the episode, but before we do, we come to our weekly segment, Headline of the Week. If you don't know what Headline of the Week is, this is where me and AJ have talk about find a headline, old or new, and me and AJ have a little.
Talk about it. You have to say have a little. Okay, so
I don't think to say have a little.
no, yeah, you say
Yeah, did I swear? I said have a little. Have a little.
no. So it goes. So it feels like a good place to end the episode. But before we do, we have our weekly segment, Headline of the Week. If you guys don't know what Headline of the Week is, it's a weekly segment where I find a headline, old or new, and me and Ryan.
Have a little talk about
So
it.
you said have a little, not.
Oh, and I say me and AJ, and you
Yeah.
pick.
So in this week's headline of the week, woman's fury as boyfriend signs her up for etiquette courses before meeting his parents.
There's a course for etiquette.
Yes, a man has admitted he signed his girlfriend up for a social etiquette course ahead of his meeting for their parents, but he left her furious. Posting on Reddit, a man said he had a blessed and fortunate upbringing while his girlfriend did not, and she will be the first person from a less well-off background that he's ever taken home to meet his family. But instead, he's telling his girlfriend what to expect. He chose to enroll her in etiquette courses without her knowledge, which left her absolutely furious. In a post, he wrote, "My girlfriend and I have been together a little under 3 months, and we agreed it's time to meet my family. For some context, I have a blessed and fortunate upbringing. My girlfriend didn't. She's a beautiful, interesting person despite all of the hardships she's faced. The only problem is that she lacks manners that my family typically expect from someone I'm in a relationship with. As she's the first less fortunate woman on date, she's less fortunate because she's with you, mate. For that reason, I made the effort to prepare her for dinner with my family. I got her signed up for online social etiquette courses and thought that would be a good idea. However, when I told her, she was absolutely fuming. The man's girlfriend, baffled by his actions and slammed for being embarrassed to be seen with her the way she is. He added, she claimed that I'm obviously embarrassed to be with her and that I should just marry a rich girl. He said, she even accused me of being just another privileged guy.
That sounds exactly what another privileged guy would do.
Could you imagine?
Because you don't live in a palace, I'm gonna put you on etiquette courses.
Could you? Okay, so like, let's say, example,
Yeah.
you've never met your girlfriend's parent. You're like 3 months in.
Basically, you're just gonna use the same.
Yes.
Exactly.
How would you react?
So, here's your example. Just replace their names with you and your girlfriend.
No, but it's gender swapped, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like she's classy and you're trashy.
Well, it's the same thing, innit?
So what would your reaction be? Would you break up with that?
If it was like the first time we met, it means they were pretty early on, so it'd probably be
No, is it like the first time you met her parents, like 3 months in, and she signed
3 months in?
3 months in, and she signed you up for like etiquette courses.
I think that'd be a bit of a red flag.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Black and white flag, mate.
yeah. I don't. There's not. You wouldn't put anyone up for courses, but like, if someone didn't have like general manners, I don't know. Would that not either be like?
But it didn't say generalised. It says typical manners.
Yeah, but if they just didn't say thank you or didn't say please,
that's a red flag.
That's a bit like, well, surely you just say that anyway. I don't know.
That's a red flag.
But
like, if it's like, because like you have to eat your with your knife and fork a certain way.
So if it was like, or if it was the table had to be laid out.
You can't put your elbows on the table. That's weird.
Yeah, or
I don't know why. You can't cross your knife and fork.
If it was, that seems like rich dude shit.
So he is privileged, and you agree?
Yeah, but privilege can be anyone just having a roof over their head. So
privilege meaning absolutely filthy rich.
Wow, that's actually pretty fucking deep. Okay, well, I'm going to end it there. Okay, you ruined it. You went on that. Learn some etiquette, man. I'm going to sign you up for some courses.
Whoa.
So, feels like that's the end of the episode. Ryan, have you got any closing thoughts for our lovely, beautiful, amazing audience? Send us money.
I was going to say Genghis Khan, but I can't really say that.
Genghis Khan!
No.
The Gangmeister.
Everything glorify him.
What?
And not that I haven't read it. I know he's a big bastard, but I haven't read up about him yet, so I feel like we shouldn't glorify him or say much anymore because...
You're so politically correct these days. Genghis Khan rules all. Imagine
Rule of the world.
Rules all. Right, so thank you guys at home for listening. We enjoy making these episodes and we hope you enjoy listening to them. Obviously you do, otherwise you still wouldn't be here. So thank you guys for listening. I have been AJ.
And I have been Ryan.
Yeah. Cut.
Didn't want to say it. Just keep that in.